Okay. 7 p.m. Tuesday, another week, another live stream. I'm trying to add live chat because I had it earlier a couple of months ago and I took it off. I forgot when people are rewatching the live, it probably is a good idea to have the chat up here. So I need to put a test chat. Test chat for overlay. And we'll see what this looks like. And then I'll be able to maneuver it, but let's see. There we go. It's right there. I could probably move it to like here and then move this maybe a little bit. No, not that. I want it to be like that. Oh, shoot. Does that not work now? Oh, there we go. All right. This might help. Oh, no, that makes it stretch. I guess that's what it's going to look like. I think that looks cool. Let's take a peek. Let's see. I like it. I like it. All right, I don't need that anymore. All right, so now I just wait. Oh, it's been a busy weekend, busy day yesterday. I am kind of tired. It's going to be an 8 p.m. night, but I wonder why it does that. Let me see this. Yeah, it'll just shrink it. That's not a good idea. So if I want to make it bigger, I got to do that and then move it a little bit. That looks fine, I guess. Okay. Let's see if my stream is showing up, to be honest. No. I know what to do. Look here. Okay. All right. See how long it takes. 2, 3, 4. Oh, about 4 seconds. All right, that's pretty cool. But that actually makes sense. It's going to cover. Oh, we'll see. It's got to be a way. Got that design. Platform icon. Okay. Hide commands? No. Hide old messages? No. I think it looks good. All right, we'll see what happens. I just don't want to make it any smaller than that. Because then it'd probably be impossible to see. But 7:04. Everyone must be busy tonight. There's nobody on yet. That is unlike a Tuesday. I should go check the Discord, see if anyone's there. Of course, Discord needs an update. Okay. Do. Ooh. All right. So, what am I missing here? No, oh, this should be that. All right. Everything's looking good. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I'll keep that up. And now we wait. Oh. Huh. Dun, dun, dun. I wonder if I should change. What the hell is going on with this, to be honest? I wonder where everyone is. It's a quiet night. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What else can I add? Wheel of Fortune, event labels. Get the text of your latest events. Raffles. Damn, they're adding a lot of stuff to this. I don't understand this. Sub times 2. Don't know how to use that. Use AI generated voices for unique touch. True, what's going on? You're the first one here, 7 minutes in. Everyone must be busy tonight. Trying something not really new. I kind of forgot that when people rewatch the live streams, it's better that they can actually see the chat and like that the chat's not for like me or anyone who was actually on at the time. It's when rewatching. So that's what I'm doing. I have it on the left and we'll see how it goes. How is your Tuesday going out there in Seattle? Busy day today over here. Crazy, crazy day at work. Got home, did some admin work, cooked dinner, set up the live stream, and then got to relax for an hour, and then here we are. Shrew says it's going great. It's hot outside. It's been warm here lately too. Today was oddly cool, overcast, and rainy. And it hasn't really been like that lately. So hopefully tomorrow it's nicer. But how many months out of the year do you typically get hot weather over there? Because obviously, when everyone thinks of Seattle, everyone thinks of gloomy. What do I do? So currently, part-time operations manager at a warehouse. So I basically run the warehouse and also do administrative stuff as well that has to do with that, like customer service and things like that, which I have warehouse experience. I think it was obviously before I moved to California. I was an operations manager in New York for a how do I explain it? A construction supply company where like if you wanted to buy a screwdriver, like you wouldn't come to us. It was people who or companies who are building buildings in Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, and they need to order like $100,000 worth of stuff. Like they order it from our company. So that was kind of fun. Boomhauer is early today. It is like the Boomhauer pre-hour. I'm kind of nervous that the chat is going to cover my face when it goes up. Let me see how high it's going to be. That's not that bad. I can actually just make it a little bit smaller, maybe. Like that. There we go. True says, climate change has changed things from hot mid-May to mid-September. Damn. Yeah, it's the same thing in New York too. Mostly with humidity, I could tell from when I was a kid. Because I don't ever remember it being too humid, but it is. But the boom is on. True and boom. Oh, man. I'm doing okay. Like I was telling True, just was a busy day at work, so I'm pretty tired. But people would say, oh, if you're tired, why don't you postpone the live stream? Well, it's because I look forward to this. So even though I'm tired, I do look forward every Tuesday, 7 p.m. to chat with everyone. So, and then after this, we'll probably relax, play some PlayStation. We watched a new show, limited series last night. Now I'm like just talking on a tangent, but it's on Netflix. It's a 4 episode limited series. It's called Adolescence. It was good. It was really good. So I don't know if you all have Netflix. It's not like a crime drama. The main plot of the show is a crime, but it's not about that. It's about more. Like it's about society. Boom says he heard it was a good show. It was good. The acting was amazing, and the thing that kind of gives me anxiety about it is that it's 4 episodes. Each episode is about an hour, and every episode is a one take. So while I'm watching it, I'm also thinking in the back of my head, like if someone sneezed in the middle, like they were 45 minutes into the one take, they have to do it all over again. Because I also looked it up that it wasn't one of those shows where it looks like a one take, but there are secret cuts. Like it's just a one take. Sheer is here. Sheer says, "Oh my gosh, I thought the stream was set for 9 p.m. I wouldn't put it past myself to have messed it up. I don't know, True and Boom Howard, did you see it showing as 9 p.m.? I might have fucked up. So I apologize. True says it's 103. Oh my God. True says one take. Wow, that's impressive. It is. And it's crazy because they're only an hour. It's 4 episodes and they're one take. So you know when the episode starts somewhere, it's not going anywhere, right? Whereas a TV show that's 45 minutes, you could do a flashback or you could go from your home to like a different country if you want to, right? You could be in 10 different places in a 55-minute show. But to wrap up this show in 4 episodes where you really can't go too far, it was really good. Like episode 3, if I explained it, you might think it was a boring episode, but it might have been like my favorite episode. It's just you learn so much about somebody just through that episode. Like, and society as well. Boom says, yeah, summer in Texas. Oh, wait, I think I missed something. I'm reading. Because True said 103. So is it 103 in Seattle or is it 103 right now in Texas? And yeah, when I did go to one of the times I went to Texas was in the summer, and it was hot as balls, man. It was 103 in Texas. I like it. My favorite is like 85 to 95. No humidity. Shira says Arizona gets that hot too, and we had rain on top of it. That's crazy. True says 80 in Seattle. I've only been to Arizona, I think once when I first moved here. I think I, yeah, I think it was when I like when I first moved here, and it was yes, very, very, very hot. Boom says Arizona's nuts on the heat. It's nuts on the heat and heat on the nuts. But Shira says Arizona's the armpit of America. Shira, I don't know if you were on when I mentioned that the kind assassin and I watched a show yesterday on Netflix called Adolescence. It's a 4 episode limited series and it was really good. See if I can find. Let's see. True says, I've got Seattleite blood, so my ideal temperature is 68 to 75. So does 68 to 75 in Seattle feel warm to you, or you're just good? Like, do you need to wear a hoodie in that weather? Or, like, how does that feel to a Seattleite? Let me see if I could pull this up. All right, let's see if I could do this without breaking anything. Let's see. I don't want to crash anything. We got looking for Chrome, Control Center, Discord. There we go. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. So see if anyone can see it. But yeah, this is Adolescence. It's in a British show. So that's Stephen Graham. He was in that other show we watched, Bodies. Also very good. Erin Doherty, her face looks familiar. I can't place her, but I'm going to see right now what else she's been in. Ashley Walters, Faye Marseille, she was from Andor. Christine Tremarco, Mark Stanley. And then this was the daughter. And then there was a whole bunch of kids. But Erin Doherty, she looks familiar. Let's see. A Thousand Blows, Adolescence, The Crown. I've never watched it, but maybe I've seen her. Reawakening. No, I don't recognize her from anything. She just has a familiar face. Let's see. Where am I? Boom says LOL. True. It's perfect for a long sleeve shirt. That actually is good weather. Shira says, I recognize that actor Mark Stanley from Adolescence. There's a kid in it, and usually young actors are dismal. They don't even unalive, believably. The kid in this show, the main kid, was actually freaking amazing to be able to do these one takes. Oh, Mark Stanley, he played the lawyer. But this guy, Stephen Graham, I've only seen 2 of his shows, and they were amazing. So let me go to, yeah, Adolescence and Bodies. Whoo, Bodies was good. But oh, that was him. He's in Venom. That's so crazy. I totally forgot he was in all the Venom movies. He was in Pirates of the Caribbean. Who did he play in that? I have to look that up. He was in The Irishman. Like, he's actually been in a lot. That's crazy. Boardwalk Empire, Matilda, Band of Brothers. Wow. Gangs of New York. It's crazy. Boom says The Crown was good, and I don't even give one shit. Boomhauer sent me a gift membership. Boomhauer. Wait, what is it? hold on. I'm confused now. Now it says Jay received a gift. I don't even know what this means, to be honest. It just says Jay just became a sponsor, but Jay is not even on, right? I'm confused, but thank you, Boomhauer. You were too kind as always. I don't. Yeah, how does that work? Jay received a gift membership from Boomhauer. Well, hopefully Jay comes on to see that. But anyways, yeah, Stephen Graham, who I didn't realize was in this much, has actually been in a lot. Boomhauer. Now it says Dr. Ozzy received a gift membership by Boomhauer. I don't even, who is Dr. Ozzy? What's going on? Boomhauer. I don't know what's going on right now. I needed someone to explain this to me. I don't know who to thank. I'm guessing Boomhauer because it says Boomhauer is gifting everything. Oh, so Kira, I think I might have messed up and had it set for 9 o'clock. I may have hit the wrong button, so I apologize for that. I'm an idiot. The funny thing is, if I did accidentally set it for 9 o'clock, like 2 hours late, Boomhauer was still 10 minutes early. That's funny. I have to go here. I have to go to my studio again because I don't know what's going on. I'm overwhelmed. Shira says, it's okay. Have TKA give you 100 lashings. We could do that. All right. I have to check memberships. Okay, so yeah, Boomhauer gifted Jay and Doc. I don't. Boomhauer. Who is Dr. Ozzy? I have to tell Jay. I could text him actually. Where's our girl, the kind assassin? Well, she helped me this morning at the warehouse. So when she does, that means she can't really do her own work. So she is actually on her computer working right now. But she says hello to everyone. And she wishes she could be on maybe next week. And also maybe, because I still haven't planned when or what movie we're going to watch next. But I think it's going to be one we both want to watch. So you'll probably see her then when we do the old live stream in Discord, but then live stream from my phone on YouTube. So keep an eye out. Boomhauer says, yeah, we were dead, so closed up a little early. Oh my God. It's funny. Just picked up, well, not just, I think we spoke probably last week, because last week was when Rick and Morty came back. So we're up to season 8, episode 2, hilarious as usual. And like in Rick and Morty fashion, for a show that's 20 minutes and only 8 or 10 episodes, I think it's 10. They sometimes don't get into the main plot until the middle of the season. I don't know how they do it, but they do it and they just do it well. Kira says, best wishes to the kind of sass. We miss you, girl. We got Steve though, so it's good. I'm telling you, I would love to do one Tuesday, 7 p.m. We both go live at the same time, just talking. And I bet everyone would be there. I would even be there. Shira says, when you say that, Kira, I think of Steve, the Minecraft dude. I was just on, I don't know if you guys remember Chris Evans, not regular Chris. That one week that Chris Evans came on, and he basically, I think he won the trivia that night, and then he like gave the gift away. I went on his live stream. What the hell was I even talking about now? Oh, Minecraft. I went on his live stream because he goes live Tuesdays at 6 o'clock, and they were talking about Minecraft over there. Or does he go live every night? I think it's once a week. Am I talking bullcrap? It'll be fun when I go rewatch this live to see how this chat looks. I think it looks cool. I don't think it's gonna cover my face. Not a big deal. Oh shoot. I still have this showing. Everyone's in my YouTube studio. I was over here. Kira says, has everyone seen the movie in theaters? I have not seen Minecraft. I don't remember if it was last week or the week before. We watched Mickey 17 and I liked it. But you ever go into a movie, you see a trailer, and you are like really interested in the movie? You can't wait to see it. You have this idea of what the movie's going to be, and then you see the movie and it's nothing what you expected. So you're kind of confused when you get out because sometimes you trick yourself into not liking it if you think it's something else. That's what Mickey 17 was to me. I thought it was going to be a different kind of movie. I thought it was just going to be a silly sci-fi comedy, but there was a lot more to it. But after digesting it for about a week, like, yeah, it was good. Boomhauer says, I'm such a geezer. Fuddy duddy. Never played Minecraft. I never played Minecraft either. Never in my life. So, Boom, you still haven't answered my question. Who is Dr. Ozzy? I got to text Jay right now, too, by the way. But I could take the screen cap off. And I will text him to let him know. Where is he? Where is he? Can't even spell. Gifted you a YouTube membership to my channel. Okay. Boom says, can't wait. King of the Hill continuation. Did you guys watch because they dropped the intro, the new intro. It looked pretty cool. Kira says, Jason Momoa plays dumb dude and there's no sex appeal from what I've heard about the movie. At least Jack Black is always enjoyable. We were talking about Jason Momoa too over there. I basically was like, and I like Jason Momoa. I just said, like, he plays a really good surfer. I feel like he's one of those guys, maybe not in Dune, but a lot of the roles he takes are kind of similar characters. Like, he's good. Sheer says, oh my God, Jonathan Joss, that was terrible, man. It's so freaking. Boom says, I have no idea. It doesn't let me choose the person. Yeah, that one was hard. Really? What happens? So if you gift a membership, you don't get to choose? Ah, huh. Let me see. So, hmm. So I guess you would have to go to my channel. So if I go to my own channel, I go here. And then I click on, oh, I can't do it from my own channel because I'm dumb. That wouldn't make sense. I'll have to check it out later. Boom says, let's try again. But yeah, oh my God. And I think what makes it worse, and I know it's hard to be worse than being killed, but it wasn't just that. Didn't the people burn, like before this, burn his house down, burn their house down? And then they even, I think, killed their dogs and put their skulls or something like that. I hope they got arrested and are going to jail. TBH. I haven't really been keeping up like daily with the news on that because it's so sad. I don't want to like, not that I want to ignore it. I just don't want to read about it because it's atrocious. True says, wait, what are you talking about? I'm talking about who brought it up? Shiro brought up Jonathan Joss. He plays, and I don't watch King of the Hill a lot. I know there's a Native American character on there. He voices him. Then in Parks and Recreation, he also played the Native American character who was always kind of fucking with Leslie, where Leslie wanted to throw that big fair, the Pawnee Fair, and he was like, "Oh, this thing is going to be on an Indian burial ground, so you're going to be haunted," and like they literally believed it. He basically like tricks her into shit, but he's so good. John Redcorn, yeah. Boom says, "Oh, it says that YouTube picks them. That's so odd. If you wanted to gift something, you would think they would let you choose who got it." But yeah, it was sad. Boom says Ken H. I'm just gonna go look him up. Um, his name Jonathan Joss. Jonathan Joss Parks and Rec. He was 1965, 75, 85, 95. He was only 60. No, 59. He would have turned 60. Who? All right. Do, do, do. I hate when only sometimes people's like you look up his name and his shows don't show up on the search. I hate that. I'll have to go to IMDb. Oh, man, that sucks so bad. All right. I mean, he has actually been in a lot. Oh, he does a voice in Cyberpunk 2077. He was in Ray Donovan. He was in Walking Dead Michonne. He was in Ken Hotate. Oh man. Kira says, I love how he'd give those two jerks that wanted to build the fast food place so much white guilt. Leslie, he plays white people like a fiddle. Yeah. What did he say? Like, if there's two things white people are afraid of, oh my God. Now I gotta look it up. There's two things white people are scared of. Parks and Rec. Oh no, if there's two things I know about white people. They love Matchbox 20 and they're terrified of curses. Oh man, I have to rewatch Parks and Rec, man. True says, how did he die? He was murdered as a hate crime. What I was saying earlier, I don't know the timeline, but a few months ago, his neighbors, oh, well, he is gay and has a husband. Well, had. So his neighbors are obviously homophobes. I believe they burned their house down first or some shit. And then he went back there like 2 days ago to check to see if there was any mail, and they shot him like an animal. Shira says, and wow, I had to break the word white and guilt because of our YouTube. That's crazy. That's so stupid. Boomhauer, something and curses. Yes, you were correct. Yeah, it's terrible. He also did a voice in Red Dead Redemption, the video game. What else? He's done a lot of voices, I think. He was in the King of the Hill video game. Walker, Texas Ranger, remember that? He was in 6 episodes. He was in Tulsa King, 2 episodes. It's funny how I feel like he was in so much of Parks and Rec and he was only in 5 episodes, but it felt like he was in so many more. Kira, you are correct. Boom says his partner said he was the target, but JJ pushed him out of the way and took the shot. I did read that too. And again, since I'm not reading updates, does anybody know if the person who shot him is in custody? Shearer says True has magical powers. Oh my god. YouTube only lets white people type out white guilt. Maybe that's the problem. Oh man. True says, take that, evil YouTube overlords. Boomhauer says, I believe he is. Good. Good. Like, how do you just, I don't know. It's like, oh, I could just shoot anybody I want. True says, I'm only half white. Oh, what are you, what are you mixed with? Is that, I don't even, is that how you ask it? Yeah, what, I guess. I am 100% Italian. I have so I know I'm just talking about thing like the first thing that comes to my mind. I feel like when I'm tired, just random shit comes up. My half Welsh and half Filipino. Oh, cool. We were at a barbecue and kind of assassin like Uber eated something, and it's like you could pay for something that's $10 and you got to pay for like $20 shipping. But if you buy $30 worth of stuff, it's free. So it's like, might as well just buy more. Anyways, we have a ton of snacks and I'm just thinking about them. We got Chewy Chips Ahoy, Rice Krispie Treats, and what was the other one? Oh, cupcakes. Cupcakes. Boom says that's an amazing pairing. It is. It is. Oh. I've never asked, and since when I'm on live and I have OBS open, everyone's, what do they call them? Not icons. They're um, profile pictures, whatever they're called, are really tiny. So like I could vaguely make out True's face and Shearer's face, Kira's face, but Boomhauer, I don't know what your profile picture is. Like it's literally this big, like really tiny. And from here, it looks like Santa Claus. It looks like a hat, the eyes, and the beard. I don't know what it is. I need, maybe if I use my phone camera to zoom in. Oh, but I can't see it. Oh, let me see. What else do I got? Sheer says, Boom is Santa Claus. He keeps going on about being very old. I don't believe it, of course. He's his Father Christmas. Boom is Father Christmas. So, what is everyone up to tonight? Is anyone watching anything new? Anyone eating dinner right now? Dessert, snack time? Is it just relaxation time? Anyone doing homework? What is going on with everyone? Oh, man. Boom says, shit, I'm old as the stars. Oh, Boom. True is waiting for her dinner to arrive. Hmm. Huh. What did True Seattleite order for dinner? Let's guess. Let's guess. I say pizza's too easy. What could it be? Hamburgers, like a hamburgers and fries. Kira says, just trying to stay ahead of the crazy as always. Boom says, hitting the Hobbit leaf. Beautiful. Boom Howard, I guess, is guessing that True ordered curry. And my guess is hamburger and fries. True says, pancit and halo halo. Oh, so you ordered Filipino food. See, I wouldn't have guessed that. I would not have. I don't remember what pancit is, though. I'll look it up. Pork. I like pork adobo. I've had alo alo, I think, a couple of times. Sheer says, every time I think of hobbits, I think of the hairy feet. You could smoke it, probably. Kira says, hairy tootsies gets your boat floating. Oh, we're going back. We're back to feet. The last time we talked about feet, Chris was here. True says, yum, adobo is my fave. It is good. When we went to another party, we got a cake from, I believe, a Filipino bakery. It, I don't remember if it was the one that was connected to Jollibee or if it was the one next door, but I know a lot of Filipino cakes, or a popular one is the purple one, ube, I think. I'm not a fan of that. But the cake that we got, I don't remember what it was, but it was good. Oh man. Ow. Oh, my neck is killing me. Oh, we had for dinner pasta with um it was beef sauce with mushrooms in it too. The sauce was so thick. Like we put so much other stuff like ground beef and mushrooms in the sauce that it wasn't liquid. It was like another meal on top. True says, I like ube. Oh, Jay just texted me. He said, I meant to send me a message when you texted. Just saw I didn't send it. What's up? When did it become Christmas? I'll tell him later. Boom says he has mole chicken for. Oh, that is good. I usually don't eat till around midnight on work nights. Damn, that's late. That's like work, home, clean up, and then dinner bed. Like dinner in bed. I think we ate at. What time did we eat? I think I'm trying to piece it together. My live was 6. I was on that live no, mine's 7. I was on his at 6. I think we ate around 5, 5 or 5:30, and I ate a lot, and I'm getting hungry again. Do I have any new toys to show? I don't think I do. Let me see. No, I don't think so. I almost bought a Lego Millennium Falcon. We definitely want to do another Lego live again where we build one. It's just those things are so expensive. It was 75 bucks, but it wasn't like the big Millennium Falcon. I think that one's like $700. Boom says it takes them a couple of hours to cool down and even want to look at food. Oh, that's right. I can't imagine being a cook, cooking all day. Because one of my friends in Anaheim, his dad's a cook. And yeah, like cooking all day, being around food all day, and then having to go home. I bet you never want to cook when you get home. Boom says he just built the old school Batmobile. I would very much like to see that. So, can you email me pics of that? I'll give you, like, I don't care. You all could have my main screen Sanctum one. I would love to see pictures of that. and then I'll show the kind assassin. I also have to check out my Google Drive because I think I have this sheet, the distribution list. I keep forgetting who's on here. Okay. Blips, Murray, True, William. Man, I gotta get William back on here. Okay. I'll close that down. Where am I? Boom says, I'll be honest, some nights I just have ramen. Hell yeah. We always keep, well, because of me mostly, um, we prefer to cook, obviously. And I just sometimes I like to have easy stuff around, and it's a bad habit sometimes. So we always will keep 3 ramens in the cupboard just in case we're super lazy to not want to cook and it's the day before we have to buy groceries and there's nothing to eat. But I want to actually try to make good ramen, and I'm assuming it's probably very difficult to do that at home. Shira says, from the TV show? Nice. Yeah, I think, did we see that one? I don't remember. We were at the Lego store at downtown Disney. The last time we went to Disneyland, we walked around downtown Disney and we went to the Lego store. And they have a ton, but yeah, that's like, it's funny how Legos, you need expendable income really to buy them because they're not kids' toys anymore. I mean, boom, when you and I were kids, and I think we're 5 years apart. So say, I don't know, the 80s, I don't think we had Lego sets. I think it was just you bought a kit of random Legos and you built whatever your imagination told you to build. I highly doubt they were like $100 for a bag of Legos. There's no way my parents would have paid for that. So Boom says that's what we did during COVID. We have so many Lego sets. At my old job, one of my colleagues, um, I don't remember if I noticed it or she noticed something, but we were talking about Star Wars, and she was like, "Oh, my husband built the Millennium Falcon, like the big one," and she's like, "You could see it. It's like right over here." So right by her doorway, I guess her husband like built shelves because he built a lot of Lego stuff, and it was there. I don't know if it was the next call or the next week. We were talking, and I think she said she accidentally knocked it off the wall and it fell, and he had to put some of it back together. I was like, that's. Whew. Kira says the technique sets are fun. I like the cars and construction Lego sets. My oldest brother likes the cityscape ones. I don't know what they're called, but you could buy like New York and it's the Empire State Building, like the skyline. Then they have like Paris, and then they have Vegas and all those. My brother used to love those. I don't think he has any anymore, but he used to buy them a lot. Boom says, not the same as today. They were themes like pirates and space. I don't even remember that, but that's pretty cool. Oh, I just got the okay that I could go a little past 8, so hopefully y'all want to hang on for a little bit longer. Boom says he has the giant T-Rex for my wife. Oh, he got the giant T-Rex for his wife on her birthday. It's freaking huge. If send me pictures, obviously, if you would like to the email of like your favorite, your best Legos that you guys put together, because I want to see them. I really want to see them. It would be cool if you had a website, Boomhauer's Legos, and it was just all the shit you put together. Kira says, every time you say Millennium Falcon, I think of that Robot Chicken where Palpatine is yelling at Vader. What the heck is an aluminum falcon? I catch myself, and you wouldn't see this on my reaction videos because I cut them and I'll do a take 3 times. There are words I just can't say. Like millennium, I know it's Millennium Falcon, Falcon, right? Like Falcon, not Falcon. But I'll say millennia, millennium, millennium. It's just, I don't know. I still get nervous when I record. It's so crazy. I'll know what I want to say, and you would think a reaction and just talking about a show when it's done is easy, and it is, but sometimes I just forget the word. Boomhauer's laughing at me. Shira says, I wonder if they have a Lego set that's just a hobbit's foot. I think maybe next week I'll change the Screen Sanctum logo to a foot. Or I'll call it the Foot Sanctum. Boomhauer laughing with you. Oh my god, now I have the hiccups. From, I think, the pasta I ate 2 hours ago. Or 3 hours ago. Shira says, yeah, Boom wasn't laughing at you. I'm in the mood for a Rice Krispie treat, TBH. Let's see. And I do I'm getting text. What was I going to say? My like weekly, what is it? The thing that I say kind of every week or every other week, how I want to do another super long live, and I never do it, but I still want to do it. Kira says he's too jovial to laugh at someone's expense. Oh, the biggest word blunder I ever made, and it was kind of funny because I was very surprised that people didn't flame me for it. They basically were teasing me, which I deserved it. Was a community title. I'm gonna look it up now. Community. All right, so the episode was Paradigms of Human Memory. And I am not even going to lie to you. I'm 45 years old. I have never used the word paradigms. I don't think I've ever read it. I don't think I've ever seen it before. I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is. But I remember because I was like, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Screen Sanctum reaction. Today we're going to react to Community's Paradigms of Human Memory. And I thought that was right. And through the whole thing, I'm saying paradigms, and everyone was just laughing at me. I was like, I deserve that. Paradigms. The English language is crazy. It has a G in there and it's silent. Oh my God. I could imagine someone who that's the first video they ever see and they're like, this guy can't even pronounce English. I'm not going to sub. Kira says, a friend of mine didn't really know about Lord of the Rings, and instead of saying Bilbo Baggins, she said dildo. Dildo Baggins? Dildo Boggins? Paradigms. I have been going through the community box set. Now you can't see it because I have the text up there. Give it and take. Maybe I'll move the text to the other side. Maybe it looks better over there. Anyways, it has so much bonus content that I'm trying to react to all of the outtakes. But then it'll have their behind the scenes or the making of. And it's so cool to have like the behind the scenes making of like the Pillow Fort one, the Glee Christmas one, the puppets, the one where the episode with all the puppets. It's so cool. Shira says he'd be more popular with the ladies if that was as true. if that was true. See, I said if that is true. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh. Like I just have to rip the stuff. I have it all on my handy dandy flash drive. All the stuff. I just haven't caught up on any Cowboy Bebop lately. I haven't watched that or Broad City. It's been a while. I've kind of been just kind of tired. So basically, was just doing Brooklyn Nine-Nine and The Last of Us. Now The Last of Us is over, but Rick and Morty is here. So my videos of those are usually Fridays and Sundays, but I got to start watching an episode here and there during the week. The Kind Assassin is here. Kira says, I can't say aluminum properly anymore after my friend's pronunciation of it with an English accent. Some of their words sound so much better than ours. That's what we were talking about when we were watching Adolescence last night, because in the first episode, the father is getting his son to eat and he gives him a bowl of cereal. He gives him cornflakes, but he's like, eat your cornies. You got to eat your cornies. Like they call it cornies. But then there was another word they said later. They just add IES to it. It was so funny. TKA. Oh. The Kind Assassin recently totally finished, not 100% yet, but beat all of Star Wars Outlaws. So we both finished that. We just have little things to do to try to 100% it, because there's some crazy things you got to do. And then what else? She finished Hogwarts, but not 100%. I'm not even close to 100%. I don't think I'm going to 100% Hogwarts Legacy. I don't even have a high enough level. Like I beat the game at a level that was lower than the level you need to be to do the very last cutscene. Like to do the what's it called? The House Cup or whatever at the end of the year when one of the houses win, you have to be level 36. So I can't even do that yet because I'm level 34. So I guess I have to run around and kill things. But I'm still playing Shadows, loving it. I don't want to beat it too quick, but there's a lot of stuff to do in Assassin's Creed Shadows. True says she thinks she got 87%. I'm probably lower than that because I've only done a few Merlin challenges. Like the Kind Assassin, I don't know. There's a lot of them, and she's almost done with them. Shira says, I thought that Star Wars thing with the brats in it was a TV show. Oh, they're two separate things. Star Wars Outlaws is a video game. The main character, Kay Vess, a woman character, and she has a cute little companion, a little, I don't know what a Markal, I think it's called. His name is Nix. But it's so much fun because you could use Nix to do stuff. But then the show with the little kids was Skeleton Crew, which was also a good show, which I need to win a bet to get the Kind Assassin to watch it. I don't think she's interested, but if I ever win a bet and it's like, oh, you have to watch the pilot of something, it'll be that. Shira says, okay, we saw you play that, and I got Skeleton Crew confused. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did play one night. I haven't live streamed in a while. I might do Shadows at some point. It's fun. But I don't know if I'm a good live streamer with video games. Because sometimes I just like to just do random stuff. Like just run around and open a location, go to the question marks, um, stuff like that. And it's probably boring. But it's like, still get to chat with people. So if I move the chat to the other side, then I block the beautiful picture of Andor. You know what? Because I'm going to stay on a little bit later, I just want to test some of these other overlays. Like the chat I have, the design is white. What happens if the design is default? I don't know if anything will change. Default, I think, is black. So if I say chat, I think that one might be better, less distracting. I wish it was kind of like, oh, True says you gotta announce if you live stream a video game I'd watch. Like, how would you want me to announce it? Like how I do this, where you know a day in advance I'm gonna be live streaming. I could do that. Okay, that did not work. What if I change the design to cake? Yeah, I could for sure do that. Oh, cake is pink? It would be funny if this... Oh, I might have to change the... I think that's what I would have to do. Sorry, I'm just messing with some stuff. Kira says, both you and the kind assassin can stream, but Ghostbusters did warn us. See, I can't talk. Warn us about crossing the streams. Oh god, the hacker one looks cool. I'm over here testing stuff during a live stream. This is called Neon. I don't like that one. Let's see, Sky. There was an overlay for the chat that made it look like the Matrix. I almost said the Matrix. Then there's one called What's Chat. I'm guessing it looks like WhatsApp or just like chat bubbles. Yeah, I don't like that one either. What's Streamline? How the heck did it get... Oh, I don't like that. What side? Crossing the streams is funny. I don't like that one. White bubbles. Let's see bubbles. I might just go transparent. Boom says email sent a few Legos. Oh, thanks, man. I can't wait to look at that. Bubbles looks dumb. Let's see transparent. I think it's going to erase the entire chat, but you know, that's what we do here. Okay, I do like this one better. Let's do transparent live chat. Paste. Okay. All right, so it went away. Now we wait. Sheer said, Steve, did you just wash your mouth and now you can't do a thing with it? I forget how to speak after a few drinks. What's your excuse? I don't know. I'm just dumb. Shrew says, too bad we don't all live close by. We could all meet up for drinks. I'm telling you, one day we just do something. I'm not big as Blind Wave where I could literally have my own convention like they do. But if there was something like, for example, a convention like how Washington has Emerald Con, and we were talking about it last week that there were a bunch of conventions. If at some point we were like, oh, let's all go to this convention, and we went, that would be cool. I know it's impossible to get a booth at a convention unless you're a big channel, but Heroes Reforge, and they are a pretty big channel. I feel like they just don't want to have a booth at a convention. When they go, they just go to like a bar, or if it's in the morning or in the early afternoon, they'll go to like a place that serves breakfast, and they'll just go there, and then everyone meets them there. So that's pretty cool. Where am I? Boom says agreed. Still think we should all meet in Omaha as it's the center of the country. Omaha would be cool. Nebraska, cornfields. Kira says, yeah, and Shira would end up passed out on his bar. That's fine. Just have a good time. Now I gotta look at the Omaha. Let's see. Where is Omaha on the map? Oh my God, it literally is the center of the country. That's hilarious. Boomhauer wasn't just like having a play on words. Omaha is right there. True says, what's in Omaha? I think he was just saying it's the middle of the, like it's literally, I'll show you right now. Like if you could see, it's right here. It's literally like right in the middle of the country. So let's see. Yeah. Ah, right there. So Texas, bang. California, bang. Seattle, bang. New York, it's like the same everywhere. It's funny. Boomhauer says nothing but conventions. I want to see like when Emerald Con is. When is Emerald Con? Emerald City Comic Con is usually in March. Shearer says, why did I think Kansas was the center of the U.S., except they have tornadoes, wicked witches, and little dogs, too? You are correct, Shira. Boom says, seriously, they have a lot of trade shows and such just because it's right in the middle. I mean, that makes total sense when it comes to travel. So that's pretty dope. Boom, what is the convention you said was near you again? I want to look that one up. Oh, I missed one. True said we should all meet in Vegas. Ooh, that's dangerous. Kira said Vegas. Yes, we could hire male strippers and have a party. Well, if you go to the what is that hotel that looks like a castle? Excalibur, Kira. They have the Thunder from Down Under. Boomhauer says Kansas and Nebraska are pretty much interchangeable. Boom says Comic Palooza. All right, let me look at that. Comic Palooza 2025. Oh shit. That's 2 weeks. Damn. It's at the deadline is Friday. That's crazy. I'm just curious if anything is even available. The ultimate Hayden Christensen experience, 800 bucks. Gold VIP pass. It's for the weekend, $340. Silver, $295. Comic Palooza VIP, $280. Star Wars pass. You get a gold tier panel access. They have a couple of Star Wars pass, flashback pass. Oh, a kid could go for $6. So a weekend pass in general for an adult is only $105. That's not bad. But I'm guessing you can't wait online to try to get to a show or a what are they called? A panel? Like you have to buy a specific pass for a panel? Kira says, my friend calls Leeds the New Jersey of the UK. Don't know why it gets so much hate. I saw a meme that was kind of funny about Los Angeles, and it was basically, it just showed LA County, and they put like circles and lines, and then they stated like which part would be a part, like what would be Manhattan, what would be the Bronx, what would be Queens. That was kind of funny. I think it said that we would technically be in Manhattan. Funny. So that is pretty cool. Mark Silvestri experience. So Hayden Christensen gold tier. Oh, okay. So it's an extra 75 bucks. I don't get it. First priority access, second priority access. But then the ultimate experience, what does that come with? It comes with weekend admission to the Palooza, gold tier panel access for Hayden Christensen panel, premium autograph for Hayden Christensen, and a photo op. Oh, okay. Boom says, I rarely go. I really don't like large crowds. I don't either, to be honest. I went to D23 not last year, 2022 with my friend. And although it was amazing, yeah, it was packed. But it was cool because I think I say this also a lot. I also have a Disney YouTube channel and a Disney Twitter. I don't use it much, but I have it. But in 2022, I was doing some more Disney stuff. And I met a lot of, well, I saw a lot of people that I know on Twitter and YouTube. Like two big YouTubers that were hanging out together that are Disney. One was Disney Dan. I saw him. And the other guy, I forget his handle, but all I know is he loves the People Mover. Shira says, Hayden Christensen, such a fox. Wait, foot massage from Jawas? Oh, I saw Boom Hour just said it. Jawa foot massage. Those tiny little fingers can get everywhere like sand. Right? Callback. Let me just go back. So I guess the hotels that they have on their website are the Hilton Americas in Houston and the Marriott Marquis in Houston, and then the Hampton Inn downtown. General info getting here. Doesn't have the address though. Like, where is it? It's at the George R. Brown Convention Center located at 1001 Avenida de las Americas, Houston, Texas. Boom said those are very close to the show. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. But yeah, for sure, it would be cool to hang out or go someplace. Kind of like one of the times I came here before I lived here. My friends took me to this cool movies. I think they still do it. You could watch movies basically anywhere. So the one that I went to, I think was by USC. No, it was by the oh my god, it was by one of the old stadiums, and they just set up everything on the grass and you watch it. But there was a ton of people there. Like something like that would be cool if we all met like that, watched a movie, or had some breakfast burritos. Boom says it's at the very south side of downtown. This is what I wanted to actually um, show you how I do it. Maps. Okay, so I want to look at Houston. Okay. So Houston, damn, they actually have 3 hubcap grills now. I don't know which one is the one I used to eat at. I would have to look at the picture. Oh, one is permanently closed. Oh shit. 2 is permanently closed. Damn, that sucks. It's got to be this one, South Houston. But I want. Oh, that sucks. This got to be the one that's still open. Yeah, this is the one. That's. Anyways, I'm on a tangent. The address to the one that I think is the one is. No, that can't be it. It wasn't by the airport. I don't remember it. No, this one's in the airport. Shit. So I think the one that I did eat at is closed. I'm on the website. It says they have Santa Fe, Galveston, and airport. And I 100% wasn't in Galveston and I wasn't in the airport. I was in Houston. So I don't think it's Santa Fe. Like, I don't know. Close, permanently close, permanently close. Hubcap Grill. Santa Fe. Where's that? That one is trying to find the address. Yeah, Santa Fe, Texas. Like that's not Houston. Yeah, the one that I used to go to is closed. That sucks. I gotta text my friend. He'll be like, "Why are you randomly looking up Hubcap Grill?" Ah, that's sad. Whoops. I said whoops. No one asked for this, the movie. I watched the trailer to Happy Gilmore 2. Kind Assassin is trolling me. Boom says, is it the one on the airport boulevard? The one that I went to, and again, it's over 10 years ago. I would imagine it probably closed during COVID because it used to be packed. It was just on a street. It wasn't in the airport, and I know it was in Houston because we didn't really go too far when I was visiting my friends. So that's why I know it's not in Galveston because I know that's super south. I know it wasn't Santa Fe. So, well, the ones that are closed, I think I could, they're still on the map. So maybe I could look at a picture. So this one, I feel like it's the one that's dead in the middle. They just don't have a lot of pictures. I think this is the one. Unless they all look the same. But this one, I think it's this one. I'll give you the address right now. It would have been this. Can't paste it. I'll have to paste it here. I think this was the one we used to go to. Kira says, hasn't Adam Sandler worn out his welcome by now? Maybe that's an unpopular opinion. I don't know what he really, I mean, Netflix, I think, just gives him a shit ton of money to do what he wants. I feel like if, like Happy Gilmore, like those movies, the originals were, to me, his like classic period. Billy Madison, Waterboy, Little Nicky, like those movies. Like they're not going to make a lot of money, but they're movies nowadays where if like a 20-year-old just got home from drinking and eating, he'll throw on Netflix and put on an Adam Sandler movie, you know? So they probably get good views. But Happy Gilmore 2, during the reaction, I'm kind of like thinking deeply about it because the premise of it, it's not anything mind-blowing. Basically, his daughter wants to go to a school, a specialized school, and it's $75,000 a year, right? So 4 years, $300,000, and he wants to pay for it, but he doesn't have the money. So the first question I had was, what has Happy Gilmore been doing for 30 years? Because originally he had to win a tournament to save his house, and he was really good, and he was really young. So he could have been just, he could have played, right? Kept playing. He might not have won every tournament, but he would have made money and he would have had a lot of money. But the sense I'm getting is he hasn't ever played again. Like maybe he just won that one tournament, but like I'm overthinking Happy Gilmore. Oh, Boom says Airport Boulevard is a long road, not necessarily at the airport. Kira says Punch Drunk Love was a good Sandler film and showed he had range, but his other stuff is just blah. He was good in that Diamond one too, right? Boom says, wait, what's the name of the place you're talking about? Me, the hamburger place that I'm talking about is called Hubcap Grill. And I think it's was the 1111 Prairie Street. I think that was it. Actually, I could literally just text my friend right now. He's gonna be like, this is odd, but I'm gonna text him. Where is he? Here he is. Let's do this. I have a really odd question for you, period. We'll see what happens. Boom says, most of the things I really enjoy Sandler and are more about his co-stars. William! Wow. I think this means we know what time tennis ends. This is crazy. I have to block him just for being here. Put William in timeout. That's so funny. We still need to link up, William, because I have the gift for you. And I'm assuming I'm going to have to come to Anaheim. So you got to tell me when you have time and I'll drive there. William says it was raining. It was actually raining here too. William is Mr. Popular. William said, you put me in timeout, that means you're a racist. He is back in full force, everyone. William is back in full force. Boom says, yeah, that one's gone for a while. That stinks. And it's crazy because from my memory, it wasn't a huge place, but it was good, like greasy, good food. And it didn't have a ton of people that had to work there. I'm surprised it's not there anymore. Unless they expanded and built a few and then there was three that weren't performing as well as the other ones, so they just said we'll just keep the three that are doing better. But I don't know. I don't know. William says, what's that Houston address? I think it was a hamburger place that I used to go to like 15 years ago when I used to visit. Boom says Santa Fe one is only about 15 miles away as the crow flies, though. Yeah, we didn't really go that far when I used to visit. Definitely not 15 miles. But I do remember driving from my hotel to my friend who I just texted his house, and he forgot to tell me the interchange had tolls, and I never carry cash. So I think they had to like mail something to my house. Shearer says, smaller companies, restaurants are going to disappear thanks to everything going on. It's sad. It really is sad. Around here, there's not too many places like that besides bars. And we try to go as much as we can. Boom says he lives and works right next to NASA. That's cool. You could have your head in the clouds when you get home and head in the clouds when you go to work. William said, that's boring. I thought the address was the last place you had hair. Yo, it actually probably was the last place I had hair, to be honest. I think I have a couple of pictures. I mean, I still shaved it, but I did have hair back then. So, whatever. Shots are always fired when William's here. Son of a bitch. I actually was in the back of my head when I saw William come on. I immediately thought that I got to 6,000 subs because I feel like William has it set that once I get to 6,000, he'll get an alert so he could immediately tell me to pick the name. William says, I think I still have the photo of you with long hair. Oh, that one I definitely still have. Yeah, I definitely texted that to you when we worked together. For sure. Sheer says, as long as you're not blaming Superboy for the loss of your hair like Lex. I saw on Twitter a whole bunch of those Superman posters, which I think are cool because it's like everyone. But I was thinking, like my brother, who he does like action movies and comic book movies. So one of the posters is of Guy Gardner, like the weird looking Green Lantern. What's his name? The one who played Castle. And I was just thinking, if my brother was on the on the fence about going to see a movie and he wanted to see Superman, and he goes outside and he sees a poster that says Superman with Guy Gardner on it, he's probably not going to go see the movie. And that's like general audiences. Superman, I think the posters should just be him. Like, you don't need everybody that's in the movie to have a poster. Like, you want people to go to see Superman. That's just be. Oh, yeah, Nathan Fillion. Yep. He's playing one of the weird looking um, Green Lanterns. William says, "Who's Superboy? Dennis Rodman?" Oh, William. Kira says, "Guy Gardner has always had that horrible bowl cut." Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know anything about Green Lanterns. I knew there was two popular ones. I think there might be more, but everyone talks about the two most popular ones, right? So that I know. And then like when I saw that, I didn't know what the hell was going on. But not everyone is like us where you'll go research it. Like if my brother saw that, he's probably not going to go see the movie, which is a shame, but it's still part of marketing. You want to get the most people to go see your movie. And if the first thing they see is that or the dog, which again, I like all of this, but some people don't want to be like going to see a movie because it has a CGI dog in it. So hopefully it does well. I have a feeling it probably will because it's Superman. But yeah, I need to get my tickets for Ballerina. I want to see that. I still want to see Lilo and Stitch. I do. And then July's going to be crazy. Jurassic, Superman, Fantastic Four. Bada bing, bada boom. I feel like I'm losing my voice right now. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting a headache from hearing myself talk. Kira says, when the dying alien sent out his ring to find a replacement on Earth, it found both Hal Jordan and Guy Gardner. It was only because Guy was farther away that the ring flew to Hal. So when it comes, again, I'm asking because I don't know this, when it comes to Green Lantern, how many can be Green Lantern at the same time? So right now, Guy Gardner is, because we've seen it. So does that mean there aren't any other Green Lanterns? William said he saw The Accountant 2 and Mission Impossible. I saw Mission Impossible 2 weeks ago. The Accountant 2 I haven't seen. I haven't seen The Accountant 1, but my dad was telling me about that he knew. He was like, oh, The Accountant 2 came out. And he's like, did you see The Accountant 1? I said, no. And then he basically spoiled the whole movie for me. Boom says, I just want a good representation of Green Lantern. I pray to Yoda almost as much as I do for a Gambit movie. William says, how come we don't see an Asian Green Lantern? How come we never see an Italian hero? That's my question. All I got is Super Mario. Super Mario, brother. My only Italian hero to look up to, and he wasn't even played by an Italian. That's why my Super Mario is Captain Lou Albano. William says he wants Aquafina to be Green Lantern. Holy cow. Only William could be like racist against himself. William says because Italians are too busy eating pasta. Oh, God. Boom says, dude, I'm all in for her as Green Lantern. William really does want to be put in the corner, I think. And it's funny because I did have pasta today. That's a good question for everyone watching who knows way more about comic books than I do. Can you name me, because I don't know, an Italian superhero? Because every time there's a superhero movie, the Italian is the mafia or the bad guy. William says, I want Danny DeVito as Green Lantern. Oh my God. That's like green flashlight, green little light. Ugh. Oh man, my light is turning lower. I got it. Alexa, turn the lamp 50%. Boom says, seriously, she could be the smart ass one perfectly. She could. She could. And then that reminds me of Shang-Chi. I can't wait till we get a second one of those. Oh man. Sheer says Huntress from DC is Italian. Is Huntress a hero like Captain America and Superman, or is Huntress like the Punisher? William, isn't the Punisher Italian? No. Frank Castle is not Italian. I don't think so. That's not an Italian last name. Wait a second. It says if you don't know Frank Castle, wait. Oh, his real name is Franco Constiglione. I didn't know that. That I did not know. They didn't bring that up in the TV show, I don't think. Though Frank Castle's not a superhero. William said, boom. Are you saying that like you actually knew that? Joey from Friends is Italian. Tribbiani is Italian. Damn. I did not know that his name wasn't really Frank Castle. It's just funny because, like, the MCU John Bernthal Punisher in the year 2025, like, you're not naming your son Franco. Boomhauer says, you rang? Oh my God, that's pretty cool. But yeah, William says, I just thought John Bernthal looks Italian. He does look Italian. I don't think he is, but I'll look it up. Maybe that's not his real name. Is John? And then I have to go soon because I'm hungry and I'm getting tired. I'm so tired. Is John Bernthal Italian? Nope. He is Jewish American. Sure said John Bernthal is a snack. Speaking of, I need food and a snack. But I think I'm very happy with this chat layout on the screen, so I'm going to keep this one. But I think it is time for me to go. William said, what are you eating? I don't know. I had pasta. Now I might just have cereal or something. But maybe if the week isn't too busy, I'll do an impromptu, another live stream maybe. It depends. But if I do it, I will schedule it so everyone can see it and not just go live. And as True said, or multiple people said, if we go live playing video games, I'll do the same thing, schedule it, and so everyone could hop on. So yeah, William said more Italian food. No. Boomhauer says, hell, the only French superhero is Surrender Man. What? Oh my God. You guys are hilarious. On that note, I will talk to you next time. Again, keep an eye out for the alerts if I go live again at any point, or if the kind assassin does. She hasn't done it on TikTok lately. She was getting a lot of good traction on TikTok, but again, we've just been really busy. So have a good night, everyone. Keep an eye out. Hopefully by this time next week, I could get 10 more subs to give away the console, because every day I gain 2, lose 4, gain 2, lose 2. So I think I'm still right at 59.90. And then, yeah, want to give away the popcorn bucket. If I could get my friend to do the website page for me. And that's that. And then we could talk about meeting in a state and having drinks together. That would be cool. So have a good night, everyone. I will see you on the next one. Peace, guys.